chocolate chip cookies, and my own homemade caramels. But as a girl, an unexpected trip to the nearby ice cream parlor was a rare and wonderful treat.
See?
Mom and Dad Mom and Dad never talked about money around us kids except to say there wasn't much of it. You never were here.
Please tell me to film that
Mom and Dad never talked about money around us kids, except to say there wasn't much of it. None for extras like movies, soda, pop, chips, or hamburgers at McDonald's. There were 5 of us. TR is the oldest, then Patty, Jimmy, me, and then Debbie. 10 years between the oldest and the youngest. With 5 kids, my mom, out of necessity, worked out a routine for just about everything. We always started practicing the piano at 5. There were 4 of us taking lessons. We never watched TV after 5 on school nights. That is, of course, once we actually owned a TV. We always ate dinner at 6:30 when Dad came home from work. We always cleaned our rooms on Saturday mornings after the 7 a.m. piano lessons. We always had Sunday dinner in the middle of the afternoon, even when we somehow got out of going to church. We always gathered on the couch in the living room an hour before bedtime to have Mom read to us. We always had a cat and a dog, and we always did our homework at the dining room table without any noisy disruption from a TV or radio. Another routine as a young Durham was Saturday morning grocery shopping, sandwiched between piano lessons and room cleaning. Dad would always ask Debbie and me, the little girls, to go with him. He loved to have company during these shopping trips. Of course, in our family, Dad did the grocery shopping. He worked for a food brokerage company, and he was an expert in finding the best bargains of the week. He knew when to buy grapes if the price was ever low enough, and when the oranges and cantaloupes were the sweetest and cheapest. He often hit 2 or 3 different stores in order to buy a chicken or chuck roast at the best price. I loved going with him. It delayed my having to help clean our room, the one I shared with my sisters. Secretly, I always hoped that by helping Dad shop, I could influence him to buy one of the extras, like a bag of potato chips, or one of those boxes of donuts. 3 cinnamon, 3 powdered sugar, and 3 plain. Personally, I always preferred the box of all powdered sugar ones, but Dad only seemed to consider the mixed selection. So of course I went with the one with the best odds. A bag of Oreos was totally out of the question. I knew better than to ask for such things, but occasionally, taking note of my dad's good mood and his delight in having the company of his sweet daughters, I would venture a small request. Dad would of course say no, but if I read any signs of weakness in his response, I would try again. The second request most often was met with the one expression from my dad that left no doubt I had hit the proverbial wall. Dad would bare his teeth, stick the tip of his tongue between the clenched enamel, and mutter several indistinguishable words. At that point, I gave up. That is until we checked out and I saw a penny or 2 in his change from the clerk. That often meant a chance to hit the gum machine as we left the store. It was not often that our family veered from its determined path. That's why one of my fondest memories in the occasional family outing to the nearby Velvet Freeze for ice cream. It was an exciting, spur-of-the-minute decision, no planning, no discussion, a dramatic break from routine. On a warm summer evening, after our baths, with twilight just creeping over the neighborhood, the word would spread from one child to the next that Dad was taking us for ice cream. Not for a half gallon, but individual cones. Velvet Freeze sometimes had specials.